Inspired by the well-established JavaDoc feature, Natural One has an API documentation generator called NatDoc. This will allow you to automatically generate hyperlinked HTML documentation of your application. NatDoc will parse all sources, extract basic dependencies, and all special documentation tags. To get better acquainted with the NatDoc feature, we'll look at the Travel Approval Demo application, which walks us through how tags can be used to enhance documentation. Go to Help, Welcome, and then select Travel Approval. Once the project with the application has been imported into our workspace, we'll navigate to the Project menu and select Generate NatDoc. Check all the libraries, leave the target destination and default style sheet template as is, then click Finish. Now all sources are being parsed, and the hyperlinked HTML files are being generated. When it's done, the index.html file will open in our browser, and we can start looking at the results. While you can use these files to navigate through your application, they can, more importantly, also be used by other developers who need to have knowledge about your application. As an example, let's select the subprogram getEmployee, which will show us a full text description of the in- and output parameters. Now let's go back to Natural One. In the project, we can see that there are now some extra folders containing the HTML files. You may wonder why they look empty. This is because Eclipse by default does not display HTML files in the navigation view. To make them visible, select the View menu dropdown, then Filters, deselect HTML, and then click OK. And immediately the files appear. But before we take a closer look at the different NatDoc tags, let me show you how to preview the results of using tags with the special NatDoc view. To add this view to our perspective, we'll go to Window, Show View, Other, and scroll until you find the Software AG Natural One NatDoc view. From here, click the Link with Selection button, which will keep this view in sync with the Open Sources view. Now we'll try to open the getEmployee subprogram, and we'll see the current documentation in the NatDoc view. If we make any changes in the source, those will be reflected directly in this view. If I change the author tag now, we'll see the result almost instantly. The most common tags in the header section are author, version, and the very useful deprecated, which indicates modules that should not be used anymore. For the interface or parameter section, we can specify in, out, or in-out, and whether there is a redefinition. Please note that all tags must start with the special /** comment indicator. Let's take a closer look at how we can use this. First of all, you'll notice that all the header information with the /** comment has been added to the NatDoc. And as NatDoc is based on HTML, we're able to embed HTML features like bolding in your text. We see that it's been used to bold description in this case. We can see here that individual parameters can be marked with in and out tags, and that any comment in the same line will also go into the NatDoc generator. To summarize, the natural sources with our NatDoc comments and tags are parsed, and HTML files are generated in our project based on the settings and style sheet template we selected. These files can then be used to provide information about your application's interfaces to a broader audience.